Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do an unboxing video of my Evolve Artist Block 1. And I think it's Block 1 and Block 2 is covered in the first box that they send you. I wanted to go ahead and do an unboxing video for today and to show you what all you get in Evolve. So I have sort of a long history with Evolve. I actually kind of started back with them back in, I think 2018 is when they first launched their online portion. Well, Kevin had been teaching years and years before that, and I reached out to him. And just life got in the way, and I never actually went through the program. So 2022 is my year, so I'm going through the program this time and I'm sticking with it. My goal was always to be an artist, but somehow just life got in the way. I started a coaching business, started all these other things, and sort of art just fell to the background. So I was like, you know what? I don't want another year to go by and I'm not actually pursuing art because art brings me joy. It's always brought me joy ever since I was a little girl. You can ask my parents and stuff. I was always drawing. So I really want to pursue art because I also get visions of art and stuff like that that I think would be awesome to be able to have the skill set to bring to life. So that is the whole journey. So when you get Evolve, you will get this in the mail. And so I'm gonna show it on another video that I have recorded here. So let me see if I can have a better view here. So when you first get the Evolve Artist Block 1, so it comes with these 4 Old Holland paints that you get, and it comes in dark, medium dark, light, medium light, and it's supposed to last you for both Block 1 and Block 2 and maybe even beyond that. So this is supposed to be really good quality paint here. So that is what comes in the painting. You also get in this interesting wrapping paper some linseed oil. So that is what is shown here. I have 2 cameras, so mind me here. So that's what also comes with it. So that's to help spread out the paint, the linseed oil. And then you also get, how many brushes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 brushes. So 10 brushes, 5, 6 brushes, and 2 number 2 brushes. And I think number 2 is supposed to be for like fine lines, and number 10 is supposed to be for like big coverage areas. So get these sort of handmade Old Holland paint brushes. They're supposed to be really good quality as well. So that comes in the box. And then you also get a palette knife, which will help you mix your paints throughout the entire course. And then you get this dropper for the linseed oil to spread the linseed oil in the paint. You also get this sort of measure paper ruler that's going to be used for proportional drawing, and I think Block 2 they said, and then this needle. What is it called? I can't remember what kind of needle this is. I'll put it up on the screen. But this helps you to measure your drawings for proportional drawing in Block 2. And so according to Kevin in the first video that I've watched, is Block 1 is all about, you know, value, shadows, and putting mass and volume in the painting, which is why like the first block is all about not really about proportional drawing or drawing freehand, but it's about value and shadow, which really gives that sort of realistic look to all, you know, real good artwork. So that's what Block 1 is all gonna be about. So I get some palette paper, disposable paper to mix my paints in. That is for that. Put that over here. So that's what that looks like. And then you also get a checklist that they grade you on for every assignment. So Block 1 and all the different assignments, this is what they grade you on, and for you to like keep value in. So it's very methodical. I love Kevin Murphy. When I first met him, I don't know, 4 years ago, he is just so like, he reminds me of like an officer, like a naval, like a military, or he's just very like methodical. And I actually really love that, because being an artist and not having a plan, just like when you're first starting out, it just can be very confusing. And I just love that he's really systematized this program. You know, he's worked with thousands of students, so he knows what really works to get you to the level that you want to be at, which is what I really appreciate about this program. So then you also get some reference images, excuse me. So you get reference images that also come in your reference images. So, you know, ball, the different things that you're going to be painting all come in this beautiful packet here. So that's for that. And then you also get the assignments, I think for block 1, I think block 2, and this is the images that you're going to be transferring over to the actual canvas, since we're actually painting and not drawing. So in block 1, so we're going to be transferring these images onto the canvas that we're going to be painting on. And by doing that, we're going to be using some transfer paper, which they give you. So this is some sheets of transfer paper. And then they give you 3 of these canvas palettes, 9x12 canvas palettes. So this is the actual canvas paper that we're actually going to be painting on. So I can actually sell these after I'm finished with my paintings if I wanted to. So they give you 3 of these in the box. And that's basically that all that comes in block 1. So I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna get started. I got my box about a few days ago, so I wanted to give you guys an official unboxing video of all that comes in it. And so another thing that you're gonna need is some painter's tape. I already had some laying around the house because I've been remodeling my house like forever. So I had some leftover painter's tape. And then I'm also, it's kind of messy over here, so excuse me, but you're also gonna need one of these. I can't remember what that dimension is, but you're gonna need a board to like an easel, which is behind that, which is holding up the board, and then the board to tape your paintings on. So that is also what you're gonna need for block 1. And there's gonna be some other materials, I think. Oh, ivory soap, I need to get some of that. I don't have that. So I can clean the paintbrushes. Excuse that noise in the background. Got some work being done in the background if you hear that noise. But, so that is what is needed. I'm trying to think what else. So other than painter's tape and that, I think that's all you need for block 1. And I think for block 2, there's like a cardboard box that you're gonna need, and a lamp light, and some duct tape to put together the box or whatever. But other than that, that's all that's needed for block 1. And so I'm finished with showing you the box. I'm like really excited to continue this journey. So I'm sort of a all or nothing type of person. So with this journey, I'm planning on doing at least 2 hours a day. I really want to do 2 hours a day minimum. So I think I can block that into my schedule in the mornings, and maybe like 1 hour or 2 hours in the morning, and then maybe 1 hour in the evening is what I would love to do. I would love to do 3 hours a day, but I'm not going to hold myself to it. My goal at minimum is 2 hours a day. And no, really, my goal at minimum is 1 hour a day, but I really want to do 2 hours a day because I really want to get through block 4 by January. So if I can get through all the way through block 4, technically, according to Kevin on his website, that's the level of professionalism that you can reach when you can actually produce professional paintings, professional work. And so I'm really enthusiastic about that. So I'm like, okay, if I can put in the work, and within 6 months be an actual artist, that produces professional level work, then I'll put in the work. Let's do it. Let's do this. I'm excited, So this video is part accountability for me. And as well as, let's see how this works. I really trust Kevin because I've seen the level of art that all his students have produced. And I just really love his methodology on the way that he approaches art. And I love that he says art is like a language, because I've always been sort of a linguist in my own right, because I've had to learn many languages as a singer. As a classical singer, you learn French, Italian, German, and all these other languages just to sing classical music. And so I really relate to that concept of art being a language, and you just needing to know the elements of the language to really be able to express yourself well, right? So that's what I really love about Kevin's program, is that he's really translated art into these different elements, very simplistic elements that you can then apply to any level of work. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out in my work, too, moving forward as well. I'm not going to push myself to do like, be too hard, but I'm going to follow the program and just put in the work. And I feel like each step, like Kevin has broken down, that I've seen the videos, because I started block one, like I said, in 2018, but like ended up, taking a little sabbatical, 4 year sabbatical, coming back. But it's very methodical, and it's like built on top of each other and step by step, And I'm really going to be curious about block 2, which is proportional drawing and being able to draw freehand, because that's something that I feel like when you call yourself an artist, it's because you can draw freehand, And so that's going to be something that I'm really excited to dive into. And the type of art that I kind of see myself making is fantasy realism type of art. I really love realism, but I really love fantasy. And so mixing that in together is one of the reasons why I also chose Evolve Artists, because Kevin was like, he started out as a fantasy realism artist. Like he produced all these sort of book covers and album covers and stuff for, magazines and different books and illustrations and stuff. And so I appreciated that. And, I'm trying to think, one of my favorite artists is Josephine Wall. I just really love her art. And so I love that she infuses a lot of like nature and animals and, semi-realistic characters in her art. So I feel like my style will be similar to that. Like Julie Dillon, also love her art. So many different artists. Of course, I love Loish, the big ones. I'm trying to think of other people that I love, but yeah, I'm really excited about diving into art and seeing where my art will take me. There's so many artists that I admire. And when I started my art journey, it was from fashion. Well, actually, I was drawing anything and everything ever since I was like little. If I can remember, I'll post some images of some of my art if I can find my old art portfolios. But I've always done like fashion design and stuff like that, and sketching fashion ideas and stuff like that. But I've always wanted to dive more into like fantasy realism as well. So that is sort of the art that I want to do. And it's going to be spirituality based as well, because I'm also highly aware and awakened. So probably have a lot of different occult and spiritual themes in there as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what blossoms out of this journey. And I'm super excited to get started. So enough with the chatting. Let's get to work. See you guys in a next video. Peace.